Peyton Barber. Work on the SB252.
How you guys doing today? Welcome to SB252. I'm your host Kurt. Please make sure you like this video, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that notification button to make sure you're notified every time I post a new video. So today, we're going to talk about the SEC, the second best conference currently in college football. Yesterday, I did a Big Ten outlook. Go check that out. So I'm excited for the college football season, and let's talk a little SEC. So let's start with a team like Florida. Last year, Florida actually started the season pretty good. I believe they started pretty undefeated for a couple weeks, for a little while. But once they got to the SEC opponents, they fell apart. Florida is a team, if you can compare them to an NFL team, you can compare them to Matt Stafford and the Detroit Lions. They just can't win the big game. They can't get over the top dogs like Alabama, Florida State, Michigan, all three teams in which they'll play next season. So I like their coach. He's still a young coach. He's new for the team. He's only been there, this will be his third season. But at the same time, you don't have an offense. Again, it's just absent. It's not there. This team needs more to be able to beat the top dog, so you're not going to be at the top of the SEC. Well, you will be one of the top teams, but you won't be the best. Now, moving on to a team like LSU, they also have no offense. Danny Etling will probably be the starter for this year, and at quarterback, that's nothing, guys. That's nothing. But I will say I was impressed with the hiring of their new coach after firing Les Miles. I like Les Miles. I like his mentality. But, again, no offense. Although this team did do good last year against the eventual SEC representative in the championship, Alabama. They lost 10-0. They played great on defense, but they scored a big goose egg on the scoreboard. So LSU, I like you, but again, you're not going to be the top dog in the SEC, but you will be one of the best teams. Let's move on to a team like Auburn. Auburn is a football team. Ever since Cam Newton left, they haven't really found their footing. They've been inconsistent, and let's just be honest, they've been underachievers. They've had lots of talent. They have lots of talent last year. They have lots of talent this year, but they just can't produce and make it happen on the field. You say, why is that? It's because of coaching. I'm not a big fan of Auburn's head coach. That's why Bleacher Report actually said they were going to go 10-2. I don't believe that's going to be the case. I believe they're going to go something a little under that just because they're underachievers. They have a good team. And again, another SEC team that doesn't have an offense. They don't. I know defense is more important in college football, of course, but you got to have something on offense, and these teams just have horrific offenses. Now, let's move on to a team like Tennessee. I'm not going to go deep into them because we all know that Tennessee, yes, they're always, they've been pretty good lately, but they've also disappointed. People thought they'd be at the top, but they really haven't been. And now they lost their quarterback, Joshua Dobbs, to the Steelers in the NFL draft. So, Tennessee, I think you're going down this year. You also lost your best pass rusher, Barnett. I was about to say the best pass rusher of all time for Tennessee, but that would belong to Reggie White. Now, let's move on. We all know who's going to win the SEC. It's your boy, your man, Nick Saban. Now, I'm not a Nick Saban fan, but I have to admit the truth. This man is so dominant. Because of his dominance, he has completely ruined the SEC. Why do you think all these other teams are firing coaches? Why do you think LSU fired their coach? Because they couldn't get over Alabama. Alabama, Nick Saban, you're going to be there again. Listen, I don't even care about the schedule. I don't care if you have the hardest schedule in college football, the easiest schedule. It doesn't matter. You're going to go undefeated next year, and that's quite simply put. There's no way anybody's going to overcome Alabama. Nick Saban, you're safe. You're the greatest college football coach of all time. So listen, guys. This was the SEC Outlook. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I know there cannot be, unless you're a rabid fan of any of the other SEC teams, like LSU, Auburn, teams like that, you're going to say Alabama is going to be the top dog. Now, I would like to say this. I did not mention all the SEC teams. You know, teams like Texas A&M, teams like that. You know, I didn't mention them all, but these are just my top teams that I believe will be at the top of the SEC for this upcoming 2017 season once the season concludes. So thanks for watching today's video, guys, and peace.